Puzzle time!
Don't leave yet, bot. Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Toku Roundup Riff-O-Ween. I, of course, am your kindest most beloved overlord and riddle god extraordinaire, Deal 2015, with I'm joined by the flamboyant fly, Flutter guy 98.
Coding! 満を持して
The Crimson Pfizer, Kyoryu Crimson.
Oh yeah, I'm here for once in a while. I've crawled out of the gutters.
Hopefully you haven't. I'm hoping you haven't offered her children or balloons.
No. There's this one guy I will live with. I have to share an apartment with him down there. He's a bit creepy though. Dresses as a clown on his weekends.
Anyway, a reviewer of the Millennium Zeltrax.
A wise man once said, "Do you have the courage to ride with the devil around Halloween?"
I'm not sure that's how the Coco's are. Okay. And finally, our gaming monk joining us as a special guest. It's Mildra.
Yo.
Yeah, it's
Yes,
actually rare we have him around here.
Yeah, I know. It's he's this a video with Mildred in is about as rare as a Bigfoot sighting. No offense, monk.
None taken. I'm not that hairy.
Anyway, okay. But let's get to the real reason why we're here today, and that's to do this. It's our riff of Kamen Rider Revice, episode 1 and 2.
Mm-hmm.
Now, before we go...
have our... Yep, it's our first foray into the new Kamen Rider, and the show might have already been tainted as a result.
Okay, before we go any further, I'm going to let ZM take over for a moment because, well, there's a reason why Revice is surrounded by a little bit of controversy.
Yeah, let's get the demonic elephant out of the room first.
No.
Funny.
No. Mammoth.
Yes.
See what I did there?
But yes, the controversy pretty much started right around the time when some of the cast members got announced. Like, everybody else, perfectly fine. However, there was one outlier, Subaru Kimura. Now, you might not know him by face, but you do know him by voice. He was the Seiza Blaster in Q Ranger, and he's also been a prominent voice in a lot of different animes like Jujutsu Kaisen. And weirdly, he's been voicing Black.
He's also the voice of Bomb Jamin in Kyoryu.
Yeah, and also weirdly, he's been voicing a lot of black characters in anime, which is really weird given the controversy. But anyway, shortly after his role in Q Ranger as the Seiza Blaster, he's been in a lot of hot water, so to speak. Like, he did an Instagram post making fun of African culture, like people who have like those disc plates in their mouths with a pizza, and he was using a pizza to make fun of them. Then the biggest one was that he was doing blackface for a picture. Ugh.
Yeah.
And as far as I'm aware, his agency told him to take down the photos, and neither of them have talked about it or apologized since.
I know that a lot of people are expecting him to do some I'm sorry to her and do a lengthy speech. I'm going to be flat out honest. Don't expect to see that happening. Um, I
No.
do thi-
Agreed.
I do think that a lot of the people who who are going to be bringing that up is going to be the more telling thing, especially anyone going with the whole. I'm not watching a single episode of Revice until this guy apologizes. Which, speaking from experience, let me tell you this: a boycott is only one announcement away from not happening. Boycotts only never last, especially on a wide scale when you're asking a lot of people to do that. And in the case of in my I can only speak for myself, but no one gives me orders, so I'm
And
gonna
Yeah.
watch
if
whatever
if
the
if
fuck I want.
if I may chime in here,
Go
here,
ahead.
here. While this does suck, there have been many cases where actors have been revealed to be utter scumbags, and that people are still able to watch certain kinds of Toku that are in them. Let's take some examples here. Agito with Gil's actor, Gaim with both Ryoma and Rat's actor. People will admit that that these guys are the absolute scum of the earth. But is it going to stop them from watching a good show? No.
No.
There's the concept of this seems to be a foreign concept to a lot of people, but it is important to separate the art from the artist.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And if anyone wants to go so far as to claim that the likes of me does not do that, there are certain classics that I could bring up that if you knew half of what I know, you you would have a if you want to go with that sort of purity spiral, your library would be much smaller.
Yeah. And there's another thing about this whole controversy that's really, really been bugging me. That says that people have been saying because of Subaru Kimura not apologizing for his racist bullshit, that that apparently if you support Revice, you are a racist and a Nazi.
Oh yeah,
Please.
this whole
And if
thing.
you buy the toys, you are also, and if you buy or sell the toys, you are also a racist and a Nazi. And
So-
people have been doing that to people who really honestly do not need to get involved in the conversation, including one certain Taka from Kotetsu Toys.
Yeah,
we're
I know.
shouting him out.
I've seen that. I've seen this particular. This is the particular thing that on the old format would have gotten Geek of the Week back in my temple. This kind of approach is unfortunately commonplace among those with ideological persuasions. That whole with me or against me attitude, and the fact that they
Here,
cannot
guys.
separate the personal from the political, because to them, much in the same way that somebody who has the grind set attitude feels, and everything that you're not doing in service to your goals is wasted time. Anything that's not within their particular beliefs is wasting time for their particular cause. So the idea that people just want to relax with a show, um, is something that is wholly incompatible to the way they think. And moreover, when it comes to people like that who argue that, I have a few rebuttals. One, um, I can guarantee I'm blacker than every single one of them. Two,
Mhm.
fuck you, I do what I want, and if you want me to stop watching things that you don't approve of, pay me.
It's a case of fuck you, pay me.
Yeah.
Yes.
And three, you've got I think that particular thing is far more telling. And and as a bit of an aside, I got to ask one question if we're going to go with that logic. Does that
Alright.
does that also mean that that channels like Rin CH and 73 Nami are racists? Are we really going to go with that route?
Yeah, and hell, by that logic, that means that people can't enjoy music by Michael Jackson or such like that just because of the stuff that he's done, or people can't enjoy movies by he's from Pixar just because one of the people revealed to be a little bit of a racist in here and there. It's flawed logic, if you ask me.
This is the reason why taking this approach is dangerous, because if you really want to go with that logical conclusion, then that's a rabbit hole that does not end.
Yeah.
And I know some people say, but didn't you say you weren't going to support Games Workshop anymore because of recent events? Yes, I did, and I still won't. But I'm not out here demanding anyone follow suit with me. I had simply said that because of some of their business practices, I'm not working with them anymore.
Mm-hmm.
That was my own damn choice. And if you had saw the NDA that got leaked, you would completely understand why. It isn't a case of policy, it's a case of Games Workshop doing what they've been infamous for doing for decades, being the biggest assholes in the community.
Yeah.
The bottom line here is
And
sorry. The bottom line that we're making here, people, is do not let the whole thing with the controversy involving Vice's is voice actor or prevent your enjoyment of the show if you enjoy it or not. And more importantly, if you don't like the show, don't use that controversy as a crutch to further your hatred. Again,
No.
separate the art from the artist.
And furthermore,
yeah, it's like the
furthermore,
actor.
if you're interacting with people who like or don't like the show and bring that up, don't use that as a reason to force them away from the show.
Yeah. Anyway,
It
I
makes
think
you look like more of an asshole of the situation.
Yeah, I've made several posts on Twitter explaining my whole thing regarding Revice, and I'm just going to say it one more time before we move on to the actual episodes. At the very least, I acknowledge what Subaru Kimura did is complete bullshit. I am not a racist by any stretch of the goddamn imagination. I love everybody. So, and that doesn't.
or
that
you
should
hate
not
everybody
negate-
equally.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
pretty much treat everybody equally. And what Subaru Kimura did should not negate the amount of work that has gone into this show. Flat out.
Now whether that work actually was paid off, let's find out. With Kamen Rider Revice Episode 1.
Family contract. The Devil Whispers.
Contract?
Contrato.
Okay. One, fuck you, QB. Two, how very O's of you with the triple titles.
Huh.
Well, they only do that for this episode.
Huh. Weird.
Also, for the record, people, we're watching this via Izu subs, which is basically the current incarnation of overtime.
Well, in terms of quality.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway, here we go. 3, 2, 1, go.
1971, South America, unknown location.
I get that reference.
Yes. Also, that statue looks like a vagina.
Also, archaeological dig. It's been a while since you've seen that in the writer.
And of
Hey,
course,
look!
we
Oh,
have
fuck
a
the first
really
vice
weird
camp.
object.
It's a MacGuffin.
Don't hit. Don't press it. Don't you press it.
I
If you
think
press
he's
it, you'll start the
compelled to.
apocalypse.
Yeah.
And apocalypse.
Oh shit!
I mean, at least they preserved the original stamp.
And it
Dead
cleaned
Man's
it up.
Day.
Looks good.
Our villains of the show, Dead Man's.
And their base is a rave party. Weird.
I always knew Techno Rays were evil.
Yeah.
Also,
Another thing that people were saying about the villains here, they were appropriating Mexican culture with the Dead Man's. And I'm like, really?
not really. Also,
Those who go
female.
out looking for witches see them everywhere. Moving on.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Also, female villain leader who is engaged to that big giant octopus, which is actually named Gil.
I will admit, I actually find it clever that they're combining the whole thing of the Day of the Dead head with the Dead Man's as designs. I actually find that pretty clever.
In here.
I mean, hell, I think one of the Dead Man's is even Japanese Mexican.
Phoenix Skybase.
Phoenix is very white.
Kind of like Foundation X in a manner of things.
Yeah.
Although I wouldn't mind stealing that jacket and just painting it black.
Also,
Yeah.
that computer. Also, you can actually buy that computer case that's currently holding the Revice driver. No, I'm not making that out.
Igarashi.
No, I'm not making that out. That is an actual computer case.
Eldest son, Iki Igarashi.
You know, Flutter, we can read.
Iki.
Nice shot.
Is he? He's very peppy.
Honestly, given what he's having to do for a living, yeah, I can see that. Also, hi Samuji from the Ninja.
Oh,
Oh yeah, I see him.
Ninja Dad.
Yeah, that's the thing with Vice. Iki's the only one that can hear him. They can hear or see him. Also, holy shit, we have a writer series that actually has a living family.
Which is very fucking rare.
Mhm. Or no, actually no. Oh,
Wait.
Yukimi is.
Wait. Hold on. We have a main character
Insect.
with two living parrots. Witchcraft!
Yeah!
Yeah, witchcraft.
Yeah, Genta and Yukimi.
It's shameful display. He can't even jump rope.
Yeah. Also, actually, my mistake. That big squid-looking thing. His name's Gift, not Gil. My mistake.
Yep. Hello.
What Vice?
What the hell?
And yes, that's actually Vice. That's Vice's.
And you know, another weird thing about Vice here, his costume is actually wearing a mask.
Yeah.
Basically telling kids, hey, when you're going out, wear a mask.
Ooh, Marvel Studios-esque anniversary logo. Nice.
I dig it.
Sadly,
Marvel.
I think this is only used for this one episode, though.
It is.
That sucks.
Marvel called. They're going to shoot you.
I don't mind it only being used for that one episode because that'd get annoying real fast.
I can see that.
I
Yeah.
have to agree there.
not only that, not only does he have living parents, he also has living siblings. That's also rare for Rider 2. Sakura Igarashi.
And there's Daiji himself.
Yeah.
So Phoenix is basically the military organization in this universe.
Apparently,
Pretty
yeah.
much.
I still don't trust them. I get at Foundation X vibes from them.
You too, huh?
Yeah.
Oh boy!
Oh!
Vice.
And you just ruined the food, Iki. What the hell?
Okay,
That was Vice's fault, Zeltrax.
okay. I'm starting to get a little bit annoyed right off the bat about the whole thing of shenanigans because people can't see he's a ghost.
Yeah, people can't see the cable.
So
I will say the look of Vice actually looks really cool.
Oh yeah, his stuff looks really cool.
I dig the fact that he doesn't have legs. He's like a spirit.
Mm-hmm.
10,000 years will give you such a crick in the neck.
Ah!
What are you screaming about, Dale?
I think he.
We're in a bathhouse. It's obvious we're gonna have scenes like this.
Yeah.
I'm more distracted by all the rubber duckies.
You too, huh? There's so many.
is-
There's so
Also,
many.
it's the same
there's so-
bathhouse.
There's so many rubber duckies that give if Beast was Megatron an orgasm.
Yeah.
Hello, Minoru Suzuki.
How the hell did they get the murder grandpa?
Yeah, how they get murdered grandpa here?
Looks like he was arrested for committing murder.
I'm actually shocked they actually got Minoru Suzuki in this shit.
I know, right?
Well, he's at this point he's in the I'm gonna do whatever the fuck stage of his career.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Whoa!
Whoa!
And just like that, he's dead.
And that's the marathon dead.
I'm not sure how to feel about this first villain. It looks a little too generic.
Yeah. Also, his character's name is Tomoyuki Harada.
Let's be fair here. We're gonna call him Murder Grandpa.
Him back.
Like, I've never even seen these assholes before.
Too long.
Hello.
Also, a certain
Wait.
scientist and no name yet.
Ooh!
Yeah.
Hey, look, Toy Set
Ooh.
promotions.
Yeah.
As far as we
And
know.
also, one of the guys. Also, another fun fact: the current chairman of Phoenix right now, or at the very least, the one heading the military part of the organization, that's actually one of the actors from Amazon's.
Oh, neat.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm surprised I got him.
Also, I
back.
love how George just said that my dad invented the Vice stamps, but he's gone now. Like, I wonder if you took him out.
Yeah.
He's
Or
like, you're
wonder
giving
if
me
he's
bad
secretly
vibes,
still
George.
alive.
Probably.
Yeah, it's probably the latter.
Oh shit!
Also, yeah, now we have stamps. That's the collectible gimmick.
You can
Right
make a
around
stamp
that
collection just for the sake of making a stamp collection. And there's our villains, and woo!
Ooh. Well, Tekka and Julio look nice.
And here come our grunts. Woo!
Oh, yeah, those are the Gift Juniors.
I
Holy
dig
shit.
them.
So do I.
Whoa!
And now we have body count.
Also, I don't know if it's just me, but does the Mammoth Undead look like he's made of origami?
You too, huh?
Kind of.
Wait, hold on. Maybe this would be a point, because we did see a contract form before.
Yeah.
Mhm. You just broke a 10,000 yen fucking PC case.
Okay, that's interesting.
Let's see how this goes.
No, it doesn't work.
Oh,
Good night.
and now you
Oh
just
boy.
and now you created another or undead. Well done.
Another Dead Man, yeah. The next Dead Man.
Hello, everybody. Welcome to my vlogging channel.
I do love the fact that she's holding the Aguilera holding the camera lens side up.
That
What?
sombrero guy's funny.
Yeah.
Let's see how well this goes.
By the way, the guy that created the Rex Dead Man, his name is
Oh, he's doubtful.
his name is
Fear.
Tyrone.
Fear has set in.
Yeah, the creator of the Rex Dead Man is Hiromi Kadota.
Neat.
Which people are actually thinking that he might be someone else in the series. But we'll get to him later.
So the T-Rex undead is a just more complicated wearable.
Oh, dead man.
Apparently.
You said undead before.
Oh, no, my mistake, yeah. Yeah, dead man, mistake.
This is a case of I am thou, thou art I.
Yeah.
Pretty much, yeah.
Actually, it's funny you say that. Since the fanfic.
Motherfucker, this is like Persona.
Funny funny you say that because of the fact that someone I follow on Fanfiction recently did make a crossover story between Revice and Persona 5.
Wow.
You know, if you really wanted to challenge yourself with a Persona crossover, you'd use a pre-3 entry.
Mm-hmm.
Also, the sister kicks in.
Oh,
and says,
shit!
Oh my god, we hit the mama! Don't hit the mama!
Whoa! Wait, hold on. How did she get those claw marks? She just got hit in the face.
Yeah, that's weird.
She probably used her arm to try and protect her face or something.
Yeah, that's possible.
And Vice has a point.
Yeah, it does.
Come on.
A nice little red outline effect.
I like that too, yeah.
Yeah. Kind of reminds me of the weird animation. Kind of reminds me of the weird animation choice in Digimon Our War game. For some reason, all the Digimon were drawn with red lines instead of the black ones.
And now Vice has a body.
I dig the tail that Vice has. It's cool.
So do I.
Right a kick.
And we got a random in.
Yeah. Yeah, I do like the designs of the dead one. Rex more so than Mammoth, because Mammoth got parts that move.
And another thing regarding the another thing regarding the Revice driver, it's got a big ass 50 on it. Guess what's currently
Yoink.
happening right now?
Yeah.
We know
yeah,
it's the
50th
50th anniversary.
If you really want to be ostentatious with that, you should have had the thing gold because golden anniversary.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's true.
Really should've.
You're not that one butler girl
God, his
from
face.
Kaguya
God,
Sama.
his
Shut up.
God, gorgeous face.
Hello.
Also, yes, in the background,
Transformation.
yes, the background has a text message between Vice and Iki. Also, apparently the whole blowing on the stamp thing, that's something that they do in Japan.
Hmm. Now, from the subs, I've seen there's somebody translating
Hello,
it.
Ichigo reference.
Flutter, are you going to explain what the text says since you're on the wiki?
Oh, here comes the transformation.
I look it up.
The
I'll
basic
look
gist
up
of
another
the
thing.
the basic gist of the text message is basically Iki chewing out Vice saying, "Hey, dude, you tried to eat my mom. Hey, it was just a joke." It's like, no, it wasn't.
Ah, there's the theme song.
Oh,
Also, theme
insert.
song insert. You're screwed. Also, Revi. Hank. That
Also-
is fucking pink, and you know it.
No, he's a blue bunny. He's a cotton candy ice cream thing.
Also, George is going to be full of mean faces.
Oh yeah.
I feel like how he's
I'll-
taking on the Rex Dead Man first.
I'll admit it's a little bit odd. It's odd that they went with sky blue and pink for the main color scheme, but I don't know, it kind of works.
It does. They don't. They're light enough colors.
Ow.
They're light enough colors so they contrast.
Not to mention, there's like a metallic purple parts of the undersuit. Looks
Oh
nice.
yeah, that's cool.
Yeah.
And
Also,
I've
you
only
can
got
feel
one
the-
thing to say, Zeltrax. Can I just say one thing?
What?
Hey, Revi. So, is your stand Crazy Diamond?
Also, I could actually feel the freaking impact of Revi kicking people into the side of that wall. That just ow.
Yeah.
Oh, hello, weapon.
Yeah.
Smack it. Okay, we'll smack it.
Boop.
Hello, Axe.
Mm-hmm. I like that. The Owen Buster.
Hey,
Fourth
fourth wall.
Yeah, that's gonna be Vice's penchant for this show, breaking the fourth wall at
Yeah.
least like 3 to 4 times an episode.
Also, the Owen Buster gives me major flashbacks to the kunai gun from Kabuto.
You know,
Yeah,
Whoa,
he did.
suplex!
Oh,
yeah.
what?
Ball break number 2.
Yeah.
Seriously, if we were drinking booze, this would be an insane drinking game.
Also, another thing I have to point out the fact that Vice essentially is a Showa Rider reference due to not only the fact that he puts the helmet on last, but he has the muffler.
Yeah.
Yeah, aka the scarf.
Also, Stamp by
Okay, yeah.
I
that's
won't
funny.
lie, that's a really cool weapon. I kind of want one.
Save
Me
here.
too. I mean, again, it's an axe that becomes a gun, and as we've established,
Melee weapons that become guns are freaking awesome.
Also, wait,
Wha-
what?
What the hell? Whoa!
Oh
Whoa!
god, it got T-Rex legs.
Okay, that's actually kind of cool.
It is. That's 3.
That's 3. And Iki's even saying, "Who the hell are you talking to?" Time for Rider
Oh.
Kick.
Not just
Yep.
a rider kick, a double rider kick.
Double rider kick in the first episode. Was not
Yeah.
expecting that.
Well, this monkey flip. Looks like
Okay, I like the fact that they use these stamps as sort of like or to sort of mark their opponents when they hit.
yeah.
Wing!
It gives me echoes of the Crimson Smash in 5.
Yes.
Yeah, oh yeah, the Crimson the Crimson Smash and others. Also title drop.
Yeah, so basically, Iki's Vice as well, Vice. Put them together, Revice.
I
And to
also
show
just
you up-
I just noticed a verbal tick with guys and certain sentences with Vice. That's going to take a while to get used to.
Okay, I'll admit,
Yeah.
I like the fact that whoa, what the?
Huh?
He-
A writer that's apprehensive to YouTube using the driver full time. Oh,
Wow,
he's establishing priorities. That's what he's doing.
that's unique.
Very.
Yeah, I kind of like that.
Oh shit!
Also, hi, new toys.
Oh fuck.
Man, this is a Megalodon.
Mm-hmm.
How about you quit crowding around me? I'm in a freaking hospital, for God's sake. And Mom's only priority is being pissed if they're ditching work. What the hell?
Well, remember,
That's just
family.
fun. That's just nice.
Well, Zeltrax, here's the thing: family business.
Yeah. I was like, I'm not mad at that. I was like, I'm mad with the mom. I was like, if you're ditching the bathhouse, I swear to God.
Right.
Oh, jeez.
That's
4.
4.
Let's stop the counting.
Well,
Yeah. It would get annoying
and look
real
at the
fast.
closing scene. Oh, Eagle Genome. Oh God, Rex remix.
Okay. All right. So, I know we also have episode 2, but let's at least talk about our first impressions on episode 1. I'm conflicted.
It's okay. There are too many factors to take into consideration, like the whole thing with Phoenix. Like,
It feels like we're shown way too much too soon.
yeah,
If I'm being honest, episode 1 feels like the part 2 to a two-parter we didn't see.
It does.
it really does.
And the fact that it has to obviously there's some stumbling parts with this kind of thing because you've got to establish a lot in a very short amount of time. But
Yeah,
consider this: we have to establish the discovery of the stamps, the demons, the Phoenix organization, and establish Iki and his family.
It feels like they should have focused that we should have seen more Phoenix in episode 2, who or at least properly establish Phoenix rather than just mentioning the organization. All we know is that they fight the Dead Mans, but who are they? How long have they been a thing? Hey,
Yeah.
how the hell did Daiji join them? Or more importantly, how did he gain such a position of power?
exactly.
Also, if he's a captain, why did he give it to Fear so easily?
Yeah, that's the weird thing.
I'm intrigued by that myself.
It would have helped if they established something like, I don't know, PTSD or something like that in that moment. moment. It feels like the whole thing with him being afraid of it comes out of nowhere. If he's supposed to be a captain, and then if Phoenix have been known to fight stuff like this, why is this the thing that's making him quake in his boots?
The only guess that I can make is
hang on, one moment.
All right.
Hello? She's upstairs, I think. Why? Alright, I'll go. Alright. Bye. One moment, please.
All right.
Okay,
Anyway,
broadcast.
can you continue your thought?
Okay,
Or wait.
Broadcast.
The only
What's the message?
is
Mom, call Dad. He's worried sick.
All right, broadcasting now.
Alright. Sorry about that. Anyway. You were saying, Mildra?
what I would. The only way I can possibly stretch it is that seeing someone else try and use it, and then that creating another monster, and ended up putting a seed of doubt. I don't think it was fear. It was that was implied, but it was doubt.
Oh.
The problem is they don't really frame it that well.
I'm not saying that's exactly what's happening. I get the feeling that was the intent, but the intent did not carry over. That's what I've certainly seen. I've certainly seen worse introductions. This is a case of trying to brute force your way through. Now, I may end up changing my stance after we see episode 2, because there's been the trend for the last decade and change, to do more two-parters.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Yeah, and I think we're gonna be getting to the more like 2-part stories, because the writer of Revice, first ever Toku credit to his name.
He's actually he's originally a novelist, which honestly is kind of ironic, given the last writer series was about.
Although he has had some of his novels adapted into movies, and he's personally worked on those, so that's assuring. That's reassuring.
If I can give a bit of a comment on the whole on having a novelist be the writer, I think it's certainly quite a gamble to give him this role when a lot of times you're usually expected to have somebody on who's at least worked under or worked up the chain in some form, instead of somebody who is relatively unproven. I'm not saying that the guy is some sort of scrub or anything like that, but in the context of tokusatsu, unproven. That being said, there is one other thing that can give pause when it comes to bringing in a novelist to work on television or film. And this was something that I ended up having to do a whole lecture about when The Crimes of Grindelwald came out. Because that was written by the screenplay for that was written by Rowling, and writing a script for television or film and writing a novel are so completely different from each other that it's barely a Venn diagram, and it all comes down to one particular issue: time.
Yeah.
There's a whole lot more time that you have when you're writing a novel, or even you're writing a light novel, that you don't have when you're writing a script. When you're writing a script, every little second counts, even if all, because for all intents and purposes, You've only got 25 minutes in the case of a TV episode, or you've only got, say, 60 or 90 minutes in the case of, or more than that in the case of a film. Even if you've got something like 2 or so hours, or even 3 hours for those Lord of the Rings movies, that is still not an abundance of time, comparatively speaking.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm not saying throw the baby out with the bathwater, but this is one of those cases where it's important to have the proper context.
Yeah.
It's we'll have to wait and see if the guy has the talent to do this. Anyway, let's move straight to episode 2.
And not to mention with the whole writer thing, at least we don't have Kento Shimayama writing something like this, am I right?
Fair enough. Anyway,
Yeah.
Flutter, episode title.
The devil is just a bad guy?
Devil is bad guy, but that does not mean he is bad
Is
guy.
Guy?
Thank you, Zengi.
Are
Anyway.
you sure he's not a part-timer?
Ah!
God damn it!
Scotty, just wait.
I mean, Flutter set me up with it.
Alright.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Unintentionally, though. Anyway.
Here we go. 3, 2, 1, go.
Yeah,
Screen share.
problem.
Oh, right. Screen. All right. Duh. Hang on. Let's try this. Okay. Let's try that again.
Derp.
Once more. 3, 2, 1, go.
Also, Marble's gonna super to use of that helicarrier.
Mhm.
Why not? The helicarrier is not going to sink.
And because of his bullshit last episode, this guy's demoted.
Yeah. I do like how George's actor will occasionally pepper in English with his sentences. I like
Yeah.
that.
He's getting promoted, isn't he? Oh.
Oh. But yeah, the commander's name is Yujiro Wakabayashi.
Yup.
And suddenly we're at a golf facility. We're at a
No.
golf.
It's Toku's worst enemy. Golf.
We're at a golf practice.
It's a drive range. It's a drive range.
Yeah, we're at a drive range.
Didn't think I'd be seeing one of those in the middle of a city in Japan.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Ibata.
What a dick.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just kind of give constructive criticism, dickwad. Oh, hello.
Hello, may I offer you a contract in these trying times?
Hola. May I offer you a contract, good sir?
It would be nice if Dead Man's Lake just pepper in Spanish in their dialogue.
I think that's the point.
Hey, sir, do you want to buy some dish sticks?
You don't want to send me death sticks.
Yeah.
No.
I don't want to sell you dish sticks.
No. Do you want to buy some vice stamps?
Would you like to see something strange and mystical?
What was that a reference to?
Freakazoid.
Ah!
Oh. Also, there's actually a theme when it comes to the Vice stamps, especially with the Legend Rider ones. Because Mantis is referencing the fact that Gaim wielded 2 swords.
Yeah.
Okay, that one actually looks a little bit better.
Man. Yeah. Araki.
Though, I question the pink... Oh! Theme song!
Yep, opening.
Okay, I'll admit, this one took a little while to grow on me, but I kind of like it now.
It's
Oh yeah.
decent. The only problem that I have, also, okay, whatever. The only problem that I have is that Kimura just talks instead of sings. Like, you think they'd actually have him sing, considering it's not rare to see.
Whoa! Hello!
Whoa!
You see why I don't trust George?
You,
I don't trust him.
neither do I. But yeah, you think that they'd have they'd have Kimura like actually sing, because it's very common in Japan to have voice actors or actors who work on a project, be it anime or toku, actually sing.
The only
Show
thing
that
I
they're working on.
the only thing I don't like about the opening is when
It's too fast.
Vice no. I don't like when Vice dances. It takes me out of the moment.
Yeah, that is a little. That does break the immersion a little.
Yeah.
It's been spotted that the writers that are at the Phoenix base are Ichigo, Nigo, and Black.
Ichigo, Kuga, and
Or
Black.
Ichigo, Black, and Kuga. Yeah. Which for Showa writer, technically last Showa writer, but that would be Black and Rex, and first Heisei writer.
Oh.
Yep.
Yeah, he
Let's
has
see
a
that
clear
Vice has
priority.
his own priorities.
Do you pity the fool?
Oh, Daichi is the only one that notices that.
I don't think he can see him. Just he realizes that he can speak to his demon. Oh, hello there.
Lucky has 12. Also, I'll see what that reminds me of a bit. This might just be me this might be just because I'm watching Shinhei at the moment, but that reminds me of the whole the whole thing they do with the schema center and actually having a map on it.
What the fuck, Vice?
Also,
A bicycle! He's on a bicycle!
Holy
What the
mother!
fuck?
because he inadvertently pressed the Rex stamp. Okay, wow.
So rather than give him a proper bike, it just enhances his bicycle.
His speed.
Pretty much.
Yeah,
Also, look at that power slide.
yeah.
And right in the crotch.
Ah,
Whoa!
Nice.
Also, I'm iffy on the dead mans with their origami sort of motif they have going on. I don't know, it feels a little simple to me.
Yeah, I can see that.
Also, a detail I like about the Vice's suit parts, it looks like they're stitched together.
Yeah, I do like that.
yeah.
Yeah, I noticed that he's even making.
I was kidding!
I was fucking kidding too. What the hell?
Who you get? And yes, of course, that's a reference to Hokuto Shakushi. Hokuto Shakushi.
What the fuck?
Yeah.
Well, what the?
Oh, giant swing!
Round and around he goes. Where he stops, I don't fucking know. Ow.
Oh, great.
Damn it, Vice! Ooh, hello!
Ooh, new voice stamp.
Get back in here.
Eagle! Jinx, yo, Miss Soda.
Storm fucking Eagle.
No.
Woo!
What does that look like to you?
Eagle genome, which the thing with Eagle genome here, the thing with Eagle genome here, it's referencing Extreme.
Yeah. Because again, the power for extreme, the extreme memory, which of course is a fucking bird. Also, I love the fact that the remix. I also love the fact that the remix forms for Revi at least very minimalistic. I.e., not a lot of time. Doesn't take a lot to change up the armor. And hello.
Oh yeah, the new genomes. Yeah. What the fuck? Huh? Eagle remix.
So yeah, we have
Also,
this
you know
as
what
a
to be reminded of with how Levi has to hold Vice when they're flying.
Yeah,
Tails in Sonic 3.
a little bit.
Wait, we already dealt with the dead man?
That was fast.
We're only halfway through!
Yeah.
Something tells me there's going to be another problem.
Actually, you know what? I think I know what's going on here.
Wait,
What? Oh, what? Oh, right, that. I do like that whole, the way that Nikki Reigns Bison is basically using the bystand as like a leash.
Okay, I think I get what's
No
going.
shit, asshole.
Also, I think I get what's going on here with the whole thing of the dead man's hands. First, they try and attack the cabbie. Then they're going the caddy. Then they're going to attack the actual golf player and get him to be what the.
Oh!
Ghidorah!
Origami!
But okay, that's cool. But again,
Yeah.
I'm a little bit annoyed. It's the fact that we just had to deal with a freaking and dead man, and we're gonna have to deal with another one already. Guys, pace yourselves.
Yeah, Ryder never does this. It's usually just one monster. Unless a general shows up. Hell, Sentai doesn't even do this. Okay, it's mom that actually motivates him to take the driver. Wow.
The Legion of
And
Doom.
here's and back to the villains.
Yep.
Comfy seats. I like these guys.
Okay.
Wait, I think I know who it is.
Wait.
No shit.
I knew it!
Yeah, of course it's Daiji.
No,
Wait,
that's the goal.
oh no, it's Arata. Never
Okay,
mind.
okay, you know what? Okay, I had comments real quick, but this idea, this is brilliant. Think about it.
Mm-hmm.
First, they go after a victim who was legitimately, they had problems with someone, and then the victim that becomes that is attacked by the demon then gets riled up themselves, and then they try and make a contract to get back at the person. It's honestly kind of genius. Yes,
Yeah.
you created an endless cycle of revenge and hatred that you keep taking advantage of. Say what you will about the Deadmans, that's actually kind of genius.
Agreed.
Yeah.
Also, he has a ink cap here. Ha! Get it?
Yeah.
Oh, good lord.
Whoa!
Vice, that pun was bad and you should feel bad.
Really, Vice?
Where's my hammer? Where's the
Once
fucking hammer?
Vice is responsible for Arata going to the Dead Man's.
Crap.
Oh fuck.
Megalodon!
The Megalodon Dead Man.
And let's see, the mighty Megalodon.
And here comes Iki beating the fuck out of Ice. And
In
I'm
the
out.
bathhouse.
Oh my god, that pun was bad again and you should feel bad. Again!
Well, it's a good thing that they're transformed already.
Yeah.
You say that.
Oh,
Wait, oh.
okay, I'm starting to get a little bit annoyed by Vice.
Mm-hmm.
Just
He's a
can't
spoiled
shut
brat.
up. That's the problem.
I think the thing is his gimmick of basically act of trying to, be all loosey goosey and such like that. It's getting old.
Yeah, be like upbeat and the Gundy phone.
Gundaphone 50.
Now I think Toei's trying to make Vice the next Momotaros.
And it's not working.
Honestly, it's not Momotaros. I'm trying to make him marketable. Because I remember in Deno, Momotaros was never this talkative and upbeat. He was more reserved.
No. The problem is they're trying to recapture the magic of Momotaros without actually understanding what made Momotaro so appealing to audiences. Yes.
Yeah, exactly.
This is basically like if you try and if you told like a marketing executive, okay, what made this character so marketable? The fact that he didn't stop talking, kept spewing out jokes. Brilliant. Yeah, write it down. That's the vibe I get. That's the vibe I get from Vice. And yes, I'm fully aware. Where Momo was more than that, but the problem is these people don't get that.
Clearly. Oh. Oh. Okay, Iki's got a point.
Yeah.
He actually does. His argument is, why the hell should he do that? Wait, hold on. Wait, hold on.
He actually got through to Vice.
No. You know what vibe I get from this?
Mm.
What?
Do you remember the second episode of O's?
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah, where Asia basically bribed Ankh in order to use the O's driver.
No. He forced Ankh to make him a promise that he would allow him to become O's whenever he wanted.
Yeah.
And this is basically similar, except Vice is making a promise to Iki.
Yeah, it's just yeah.
Bullshit.
Bullshit. Yeah. Basically a role reversal of what happened in O's.
Yeah, at this point, Vice wants to live, and he wants Iki to live, so yeah, they're at an impasse.
Mm-hmm.
Good boy. Wait, hold on. Making contracts with monsters bonded to your body. Are these so they work for you? This is Dano!
Did it not? What do you think that giant paper was? Whenever you saw dead men show up.
No. I get that. But the whole thing with the Kayak Kanja thing, and further cemented the whole thing with Deno.
Yeah, well, not only that, all the evil Majin said that when they completed a contract with her.
Also,
which
one
ended up
detail I
causing-
always like about the Rex Vice stamp, and people have made this comparison. The thing is, upside down, it looks like a beating heart.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I love that. That is a nice sense of duality.
So yeah, I agree. Yeah. Yes. That's actually the line that the evil Majin would say whenever they'd end up going into the past with a contract with his body.
You know what I'm getting from the shark suit? It's reminding me of Sharky Chan from Geku Ranger.
A little.
I can see it.
Oh, wait. Oh, clever move!
Guys,
Yeah, nice. Also turned it into gun mode. Nice.
Oh, because Kaija reference.
oh, look at that.
Oh, it is?
I didn't know the thing had a gun mode.
Oh yeah, the first shot is at a grunt.
Oh yeah.
He's like, bang, oh, we shot the grunt. That guy was 2 days away from retirement, fuck's sake.
Great,
Okay, Ahmed, that was actually kind of funny.
Yeah. We're just holding them. You find yeah. Well, at least it gives Vice a weapon.
Oh, first person and shot.
Yeah, first person view. Yeah. Okay. That's actually unique.
Wait, was that Bumblebee?
A writing series has never done that.
Did
That was fucking Bubbles.
Whoa!
Holy!
Whoa!
Vice used flamethrower
Tail
And
whip.
tail whip.
and tail
It's
whip.
super
Yeah.
effective.
What the hell?
Oh, whoa!
Oh boy, here we go.
Oh, secret handshake.
Remix.
Oh god, Rex remix.
Here comes the unfortunate one.
Well, one of them anyway.
One of them, yeah.
I'm gonna be here. Yes, in this formation, Vice has to shove his head up Revice's ass.
I know people want.
I can't be mad at this.
I mean, I'm pretty sure the Chippers wanted Vice to eat Iki's ass, but I don't think they meant it this way.
No.
Yeah.
Whoa!
Rider kick.
T-Rex Rider kick!
Nice.
2, 1.
Kaboom! Fuck you.
Oh, okay. That's actually nice.
Oh,
The
rehabilitation
Phoenix
center. That's actually pretty.
Yeah, that's. I don't think an organization has ever had that in Rider. Ever had that in
No.
Rider either. Yeah, that'd be.
Yes.
Mhm. Huh. And they come to a compromise. They reconcile. Nice.
I like that.
So do
Yeah.
I. Oh, God.
Keep telling yourself that, buddy.
By the way, if you pay close attention to the closing scene with the stamps,
It's supposed to be a 50.
yeah.
Though,
What do we get it?
though it's not exactly well put together 50, since it's hard to tell from the first number.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, Challenge 10.
Mama.
Oh, Mammoth Genome.
And that one's obviously based on Deno.
That's
Okay.
Fuck's sake, I'm sorry, but
So-
now I don't count. Ugh.
Okay, so I both like and dislike from what I'm seeing so far with Revice. On one hand, there's some good ideas here. The idea of having of using people's own sort of troubles in the day and such like that, taking advantage of that. I like that idea. Yeah.
So do I.
Yeah, and I'm glad they dropped the whole thing with Vice trying to be sneaky and such like that. I'm glad. I feel one of the biggest deal breakers here is the pacing. It's
Yeah.
way too fast.
Agreed.
Let's see what happened here. We dealt with 2 Deadmans, and we debuted at least 3 new things for Rider. 5 new things for Rider in one episode. We debuted the Eagle Genome, the Eagle Remix. We debuted the Rex Remix. We debuted the Phone. And if you own in both modes. And finally,
Yeah.
we debut the Owing Buster in Gudmo 2. That's 5 things debuted in one episode. Jesus, not even 01 had this much pacing issues.
I know. Yeah.
I mean, hell, going back in the Heisei era, Drive didn't have that problem.
Drive only debuted at least 2, maybe 3 things tops. That's it.
That's what I said. Even Drive didn't have this problem. Hell, as much as we'd like to rag on it, Ghost didn't have this problem.
Yeah! At the very least, Ghost only debuted at least 1, 2 forms tops. That's all. Now, I'm hoping praying that in later episodes they get better at this. But this is not a good first impression.
No, it isn't.
I kind of expected this. Like I said, you're bringing in somebody who is relatively unproven.
Yeah.
And because of that, there's always going to be stumbling blocks.
Yeah.
And this particular setup is no exception.
Mm-hmm.
I will. I do think I do get the feeling that now that the baseline has started to get introduced, I suspect that this speed thing won't be as much of an issue.
I'm hoping
Some
that
of you
too.
may,
Yes.
some of you may know the fact that one of my brothers, the bane of my fucking existence, better known as Xanatrix. I took I asked I asked his assessment when we were working on a project the other day, and he had said that between Revice and Zenkaiger, it seems like they're trying to acknowledge the some of the more ridiculous aspects of the Showa era in his mind,
Ah,
which
Yeah.
See that?
so can I.
is something that is something worth noting, because a lot of people in the respective fan bases of Toku have this idea in their head that that there's some sort of binary when it comes to the quality of a Toku work based on how serious it is. Of
Not
course,
really.
um, I am well aware that's not the case in reality, Flutter. That's not my point. My point is that I have seen people decry the the more humorous episodes and stories and certain series for that comedic aspect, and yet ignoring the fact that ideally you need to strike a balance. It's just that for the longest time, that balance leaned very much into the serious end of things, and Revice strikes me as something that's not trying to go for 80-20 like a lot of other series have gone, but something a bit more 50-50 on things.
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
To that end, I'm going to be dating myself with the one thing that I was reminded of this entire time,
Okay.
What?
because this is an early ass PS2 RPG that 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 a lot of people listening to this will probably either forgotten about or not even considered. Okage Shadow King.
Huh.
Hmm.
Especially with I can that is what I'm particularly reminded of, especially when it comes to this whole this whole dealing with the devil kind of thing.
Yeah.
Where it doesn't exactly hurt that Okage was not what you would call a serious game either. Especially when the owner of the whole thing is someone getting afflicted with a pig Latin curse, which does exactly what you
God.
think it would. Um, but I do get the feeling a lot of people are going to be making Deno comparisons, which I don't think is fair. For
Neither
start
do I.
for starters, it is highly unlikely we are going to see we're going to see him having multiple demons. And incidentally, if we're gonna be making that comparison, let's not forget that Ryotaro was not a very adept fighter on his own,
No, he wasn't.
Yeah, he was not.
whereas Iki clearly can hold his own, since we had a whole scene of him kicking Vice's ass.
Hmm.
Yeah, and hell, even if he wants like karate pointers, he can always just ask, "Hey Sakura, can I get some pointers?" Sure.
Um,
And then you got a karate expert right in the family.
yeah. Look, all I'm saying is, you know how things go with sibling rivalries.
Yeah.
So this is a case where there are problems in the first two episodes that might get better or later on. This is a case of it's stumbling at first.
Yeah.
In the in s- in the s- in cer- in the engineering sector, we call these teething troubles.
Mm.
And it I'd say that I'd say what's going to be very telling in the long run is the people who may be turned off by Revice's sense of humor. The
Yeah.
reason why I say that is there's you know how I'd mentioned that that a lot of people have that whole binary that the quality can be attributed to how serious the story is. Um,
Hmm.
a lot of I'd say Revice is trying to be a hybrid of sorts. Between some of the visual things that we've learned, and some of the goofiness that was fairly common in the Showa era. Like let's face it, a lot of people who consider themselves Kamen Rider fans have not seen a whole lot of the Showa era. At be-
I can attest to
Yeah.
this.
Same here.
I've seen Black, I've seen Black RX, but nothing else really.
I have seen I've seen bits of the original. I have seen as much of V3 as I was able to get. And I've seen the entirety of Amazon, as well as of course Black RX and Birth of the Tenth.
Yeah.
The Showa era, well, you did while early on, you did have some of the quasi horror aspects that Shotaro Ishinomori has throughout his manga work. Seriously, go back and read either Skullman or Cyborg 009, and you'll see it.
Hmm.
But at the same time, as the Showa era progressed, we started to get a little bit more silly things, and um, some of them I've talked about in the past, like say the drug trip from Stronger,
Or
or
what about the
or
banana from RX? I believe it was.
there's certainly that, and of course about half of the monster designs in X.
Hmm.
Yeah.
We
And
cannot forget about our
and
Lord and Saviour, Starfish Hitler.
oh god.
Yes.
Or what about how the mighty Aunt Capone?
Let us
The
not forget the finale of Amazons, where he dances over the corpse.
yeah. The point is that Revice is kind of a different beast compared to other writer shows. It's embracing more of the more of the sillier acts of the acts of the writer franchise, and I am of two minds of this. On one hand, I appreciate the new direction. On the other hand, I can see how this will be a little bit polarizing to some fans.
I think
Yeah.
I think going something with a little bit of levity is earned, given the fact that so far in the Reiwa era we have had two very serious series back to back.
fair enough. It's
Yeah.
I think what the issue is going to be is with people who might have been turned off by stuff like Zenkaiger. I get the feeling that some won't be happy with the fact that Revice is going sort of for a similar tone as Zenkaiger. You're compared to how Saber did things.
people who are turned off like that. That's a really long-winded way of saying people who liked Power Slash Rangers unironically.
You you get what I mean, Monk.
I know. It's just I have I got to be me, and two, I like giving a fair amount of shit to people who who unironically liked something like Power Slash Rangers and fall into what I call the false maturity trap. The same one that made a lot of people that made a lot of people when I was growing up overcompensate about their enjoyment of anime because of that kids stuff stigma that's attached to
Oh
anime.
yeah. Even though,
I can see what you mean.
especially
And
nowadays.
not to mention with the most recent Zenkaiger and Revice stuff, I get the feeling that one of the reasons why Toei is going for more lighthearted stuff is because of the current situation of the world we're living in, and also plus like 1% of Japan is like vaccinated. So
Less-
currently, right now, we
I'm
kind of
not-
need the funny.
I'm not going to delve into that. There is I'd say it's more of what Deshinta has called the Car Ranger effect, although I think I can safely say we're not nearly as bad as Car Ranger.
Yeah, we're
'cause-
not that
No,
bad.
no.
No.
Yeah. Here's the thing. Unlike Car Ranger, I was not really turned off after episode 1.
Yeah.
One.
Right.
Bottom line, I'm gonna give Revice so far a solid B.
Same here. Yeah.
It's got some good ideas and some good action, but whether it'll actually amount to anything is yet to be seen. I mean, it has some potential right now. I mean, stuff like Evil and such. That's got me excited.
Mhm.
As an aside, there's a couple minor things that that didn't evade my notice. One, Phoenix as an organization, I can't believe I didn't bring this up earlier. Is trying very hard to make themselves look like the science organizations you see all throughout Ultraman.
Mother
Oh,
God,
yeah.
you're right.
Yeah.
And two, it's been quite a while since I saw environments with the level of destructibility that we saw in episode 1.
Oh yeah, that's true.
Which is certainly saying something because that kind of effect work with those kind of that kind of stunt debris that doesn't come cheap.
No, not at all.
Yeah.
Mm-mm.
And many people have actually speculated that possibly Phoenix might have some connection with Foundation and X, and I'm inclined
Let it
to
go. The Foundation X thing is they had their moment to take advantage of that thing, and they pissed it away. I know, trying to be quite honest, and I know I'm sounding harsh, but trying to hold on to the Foundation X thing is akin to holding out for another Metal Gear or something like that. The opportunity just isn't there, and I like it honestly feels like some people, like the same kind of people who insisted years after it ran its course that
counting
Toei
gimmick?
was still trying to worm in the counting gimmick.
Okay, I can agree with you, but I don't really fully trust Phoenix as an organization. Now, what this could be is this could be a this could be a somewhat a Foundation X styled organization. It might not actually be Foundation X, but it's possible that they might be trying to recapture that magic. I'm not saying that's what's going to happen, but it's possible. Well, this is a new era for Rider. They do have that opportunity.
Right.
Whether they'll actually take advantage of it is yet to be seen, but it's possible.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, but I think we've said everything that needs to be said, right?
Yeah,
Pretty much.
yeah, that covers my 2 cents.
But yeah, that's gonna do it for this special Toku Ween
Riff-O-Ween, yeah.
That this Riff-O-Ween of Revice episodes 1 and 2. And since we have some time, this will be in a different video. Don't worry, folks. But we did talk about this last night, and we said if we did have enough time today, that we would do this. And well, it's only almost 3, and I only have to go into work at 5. So, next video, people, which will be in like a few minutes from now on our end. In the words of Jigsaw, want to play a game? Oh, damn it! I forgot to. Damn it! Failure.
What?
I forgot to include the slide.
What?
Oh well.
But yeah, we'll be doing a riff of the first episode of Digimon Ghost Game, the new Digimon anime that came out as of last night. So look forward to that. Anyway, with that in mind, folks, it is time for the sign-offs.
I have been your flamboyant
And Scotty already left.
Yeah.
That's a bummer.
I have been your flamboyant flyer for 88 things. Wrong flyers.
I have, of course, been Zeltrax and Mildra saying goodnight and good luck, and word of the wise. If you have a demon in your head, shut him up. Hard. Otherwise, bad things will happen.
Yeah, Monk.
My name is Mildra. I am your gaming monk. Stay fucking frosty, and since it's Sunday, join the watch.
Yeah?
And I, of course, have been your kind but beloved overlord, Little Guy Extraordinary Table 2015, reminding you that I'm just a passing through Toku fan. Remember that? And remember, folks, please use your Vice stamps wisely. Lee, you don't want to let out your inner demon.
Yes.
Or in this case, let out a paper origami nightmare.
Yeah.
That too.
That still bugs me. Yeah, I understand the reference, but still, ugh. Anyway.
Yeah.
Don't forget to praise our meme Lord Goddamn Kuroto. And of course, show! We'll see you on next time, folks. Also, if you're going out, make sure to wear a mask, wash your hands, practice social distancing, don't break your or chat. Nobody likes it. If you're not already able to get your shot for the COVID vax, he would like to all go back outside. Alright, and if you have gotten your shot, make sure to wear your mask as often as possible when you go out. Remember, or hashtag avoid the Delta. Anyway, have a good night, folks. Take care. We'll see you all next time. Bye!
Later.